Hi everyone, it's Nisha. So today I wanted to show you how I do my brows. And like I said before, I think I'm not good at doing my brows. My brows are very overplacked. They don't have a good shape at all. So I just do the best I can. And the thinner your brows, the more difficult it is to do it. And I'm not an expert in it. Like I said, I just do what I can. And a lot of you asked me to show how I do my brows, so I thought I'd do it. I'm also trying out this new app. So, I normally video on my iMac webcam, which I'm doing now. But that webcam could never zoom in or do anything like that. If I wanted to do a close-up, I would have to bring the whole computer screen towards me. So I found this app that you can buy, which is called Eyeglasses, and it is specifically for iMac for a photo booth. So if you make videos and you do it on your iMac in photo booth, you know what I'm talking about. So this app is called Eyeglasses. You can have a free demo for 7 days, and if you like it, then you can purchase it, I think for $20. I will leave in a description box link to that website where you can buy it. And I thought this will be a great opportunity to try to do this video so I can zoom in. I've noticed by doing few checks that it is not very sharp, and it's not very HD as if you would get with different, standalone camera, but I hope you will be close enough. Okay, so as you can see, I've done one brow and that's how my brows look. This one is actually worse because this one hardly has any tail. I had this stitched up when I was a child after a little accident, so I have hardly any hair growing there. What do I use? I mostly use this type of sorry, got a frog in my throat. This type of pencils, which are the retractable thin pencils, and I've used a few of those from a few different companies. Right now I have the Estee Lauder double wear Stay in Place Brow Lift Duo, and this one comes with the brown pencil on one end. Mine is in, what is mine in? Rich brown, and the other side is a highlighter, to clean up your brows. Great concept. The pencil works really well, but I do not think it's double wear, which means stays in place. It definitely doesn't. It moves about and it's very expensive. So nice idea, good pencil, but I will never buy it again. Right now I'm using ANASTASIA Brow Wish. So this one was the first one that I got. Karen sent me, Mrs. Ginger Beauty channel. And this one is in medium ash. I like my ashy colors. I can't have any red really in my pencils. But I used to. So this one, let me swatch it for you. I hope the lighting is good as well. I'm filming first thing in the morning because I'm busy later. So the sun is here, so I had to shut the blinds. Okay, so that's the medium ash. And then I thought I want something lighter because I like to use two colors, lighter at the front of my brow and darker here, also dark underneath and lighter on the top. So I've ordered the ash blonde, which is in the same tone as medium ash, it's just a bit lighter. So that's the medium ash, and on the top ash blonde. So obviously you need a spoolie. These pencils, ANASTASIA pencils, have their own spoolie, but you can buy disposable ones like this. You also will need obviously tweezers if you tweeze your eyebrows. I am not that good at it because I can't see properly either close up anymore. You will need scissors to trim your brows, some sort of brow gel. Mine happens to be Gouache, but I really don't think you need to spend much money on a brow gel. Just any brow gel that will keep your brows in place is good. And the last thing is some sort of concealer, a little concealer brush to clean up any concealer you're using. I also have the Anastasia brow duo in medium brown, and it is very nice, very good. But do you know what? I've realized powders are now good for me. I think powders are good if you've got already quite nice shaped brows and you just need to fill them in a bit, you know. Whereas I actually need something to give myself totally different shape. I have actually ordered the Anastasia dip brow in blonde, so I'm looking forward to seeing this, and if I get it and I use it for a bit, I will review and demonstrate that for you as well. Okay, so I think I am going to zoom in now, try to zoom in, and I show you how I do my brows. Okay, so I can see this is not very sharp, but we will see. Let me know what you think of it before. I haven't bought this up yet. It's just on trial for 7 days, so let me know if this is good enough, or without it I was doing fine. Anyway, so first of all, if I didn't have my eyebrows done, they've grown, I would brush them up, and any hairs that you see sticking out, I then would trim with my scissors. But I don't have that many. I obviously have done it not long ago. I probably need some plastic. So first I'm going to take my Anastasia Brow Wish in medium ash, and I'm going to start drawing a shape underneath my brow. As you can see, my brow doesn't go straight, it's sort of fatter here, then goes up. I want it to be quite straight, so I have to draw like an artificial line for it. So I start at the front, at the lowest point, and can you see how I'm drawing so much under my actual brow? Because otherwise I'm not changing the shape, I'm just darkening the thin brows that I have. I go up to my arch and then down with my tail. Okay, so that looks very strange, doesn't it? But it will look better. Okay, so you can see this gap now. So I need to fill that in, and I'm working just at the bottom of my brow first. So now I'm going to be using sort of upward strokes. You can see I'm resting my finger here, and I just keep flicking that in that free gap, sort of filling it in, trying to close in that gap. And don't worry if it shows, because by brushing it with a spoolie I will. So now you can see this empty gap. Okay, now I am going to take my Anastasia Brow Wish in ash blonde, so it's the lighter one, and I'm going to start working on the front of my brow. So I sort of want to square it, as you can see on this side. So I start going up like this, giving it little strokes, filling it in just the front of my brow, like this. Then I'm gonna draw parallel line to the bottom line. Depends how thick I want my brow. My brows are so irregular. With me, it's not just the case of filling them. I have to completely change the shape of them. Can you see these lovely lines? No Botox for me. And the worst thing is, can you see this line here? I've got deep wrinkle when I go like this, going across my eyebrow. Okay, so I lightly draw the top, pick here, and then go down. And then I fill in whatever needs filling. I'm going to take this spoolie and be quite firm with this line here, so it doesn't look like a sharp line, it looks more like a shadow. And you really have to take your time. It is not something that you're going to do in 30 seconds, because you have to look back. I can see bald spots, and you have to go back and keep filling it. And this is much more difficult doing it with the camera. Okay, keep brushing it up and down. And I think that's it. Now I'm going to take my gel and lightly try to, don't go very, like as if you would go with a mascara, because you don't want to rub off the pencil. Just lightly. It goes a bit white, but then it will dry dark. And then I'm going to take my little brush, any little synthetic brush, any concealer that you use, and I'm just getting some on my concealer, and I'm going to make sure that I have a nice, you press quite hard so you get nice sharp line. And sort of blend it down. Can you see how that made it really nice and sharp? You can also do it here, you can do it on the top if you need to. You just have to keep looking, and in both of your eyebrows look evenly. And that's what I do to my eyebrows. So as you can see, it makes a big difference, because now my face is really framed. When you saw it at the beginning, this brow was hardly existent. So let them out now. Okay. They're probably quite even. And like I said, I mean, they're nothing like those beautiful, perfect brows that you see here on YouTube done by the makeup artist. I would say is you have to go sort of with the shape of your brow. People say, how do you get this arch? I just naturally have arch. Everybody has different shape brows. Some people will have quite straight, they can have just tiny arch. There are certain things that you can slightly change the shape of your brow by the way you pluck them and obviously draw them. But if you don't have a very high arch, you can't make very high arch unless you shave your eyebrows completely and draw them on. So yeah, that's how I do my brows. It's not too complicated. Not that I think they're fabulous and I love them. I would like to have nicer brows, but I'm really looking forward to be using the ANASTASIA brow dip. I wonder if I can get maybe more natural and sharper look. And why I really wanted to get it is also because it's so waterproof. And when I go on holiday, I hate not wearing makeup by the pool. But obviously I don't, but I would like to maybe just do my brows and maybe waterproof mascara, something like this, so I get some definition, otherwise I look quite dead. And that's when I thought of the brow dip, that it would be quite good to take on holidays, because I can then do my brows in a day and not worried for them to move around. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. What I'm going to do now, as I don't have any mascara on either, I will now compare and review this Azure It Lash Mascara with Benefit Day Real. So that will be the second video. Thank you for watching, and I see you soon. Bye!